feel it now. It's all around me, a silent voice I can't deny. A mother's arms, how they surround me. They sing the beauty of my life.
It will last forever. It will never fade away. Never cause me pain. This love, this love.
I close my eyes. It takes me over. A memory deep down in my soul, and safe from harm to be beside you. A light will shine upon the
It will last forever.
Om Shanti. Day 47. This is the Avyakta Murli of 6th April 1991. The double foreigners have the habit of constantly remaining double, that is combined. You like company, do you not? You are like the companion. You also like the companion. So you found your companion and also the company. You found both. Acha. You are racing well. Even though service abroad started much later, the double foreigners have good enthusiasm to go ahead in everything. And you also maintain very good courage. That's why you continue to receive Bapdada's help. And you have a right to receive that help constantly. Double foreigners always have intoxication, do you not? In the old world, there is also the problem of language. In our kingdom, there is no problem of that. Acha. All of you are intense effort makers, are you not? Do not be just an effort maker. Acha. God is the supreme analyzer. He scrutinizes in depth the human nature, and one of the propensity of human being is to have a companion. This desire to be in some company is always there. But whatever company a man seeks, the result is utter frustration. Why? A man seeks the company of woman, a woman seeks the company of man. A man seeks the company of children, the children seek the company of friends, and yet a vacuum remains. The real company is within us. The fulfillment lies somewhere deep within. The fulfillment cannot come from the external source. The happiness cannot come from the external source, and every attempt to seek happiness from outside results in frustration. The first company to seek is the company of our own self. Who we are away from ourselves. We are searching the company, forgetting our own company. Are we in our own company, first of all? Probably not. We have moved away from our own basic nature. And because of this digression, all the wanderings happen. The best company is the company of the self. And the second best company is the company of God. God is the supreme companion. Every company in this world attempts to exploit us, to exploit our sensitive nature, to exploit our innocence, to exploit our faith. Every man exploits the other person. There is a subtle, invisible exploitation going on. Because every other person says to the other person, you trust me, you believe in me, I am the Redeemer, I am the Savior, I will look after you. This is an indirect desire for mastery. The best thing about God's company is that He never exploits us. Whilst human beings, they exploit our trust, our faith. God never says, I am superior to you. When He is a friend, He is no more an ocean. He is no more somebody is holier than thou attitude like person. He is just at par with you. He is a friend. And the most important thing He does, rather than creating faith in Himself, He first tries to create our faith in ourselves. That is most important. This is the sign of the real friend. So when He creates faith in our own self, there is no question of exploitation. It is when somebody says, you trust me, I am your friend. Before doing all of these things, He first of all creates a faith in yourself. That's why He says, every Avyakta Murli starts with great, gigantic self-respects. You are this, you are that, you are this, you are that. He tells us our own greatness. He wants us to become a light unto ourselves. He doesn't want us to be a dependent person. He never wants us to become a beggar. He wants us to become king. So this friend is a very special friend. This companion is a very special companion. In the sense, he makes you self-reliant. He makes you independent. He does not teach you blind faith. Rather, he tells you to throw away all the blind faiths that you ever had. Even he says that you judge me. Whatever I am saying is right, or whatever is written in the scriptures, whatever that has been taught by you, by priests, religious founders, your traditions, your customs, your ceremonials and everything, whatever you have learned till now. Open eyes. Sit with an open heart and judge me. This is what I am telling, and this is what is written in scriptures. This is what you have been studying since time immemorial, and this is now what I teach you. You judge whether I am right or they are right. If you feel that they are right, you can go to them. I have no qualms about that. And whatever you are doing, you are not doing anything for me. In yesterday's Sakar Murli, there was a very dramatic, strong statement. You left your home for your own kalyan, benefit. You are not doing any favor, meherbani, to me at all. That is none of my business. Whatever you are doing for your own sake. If you are following me, it's not even for me that you are following. It is just for your own benefit, your own kalyan, your own sake you are doing everything. I have no business in it. If you don't want to do, you are free. If you want to follow me, it's fine. If you don't want to follow me, get lost. I have no complaints, nor any sorrow about that. So he's a very strict friend also. But such a friend is needed. He has to become strict. There was a Sufi saint, and his child was rebellious, not listening to anything. And yet, the saint would love that child. The saint would give speeches, discourses, but the first person to oppose was his own child, his own son. And he would disagree with everything the father used to teach. Yet, the father loved that child. But his love was not the love of a worldly father. It was spiritual in nature. Once the son climbed somewhere and he asked his father, "If I jump down, will you hold me?" The father says, "You decide." He again asked his father, "If I jump from there, will you hold me? Or else I will fall down." The father says, "That's your decision, let's see." And from a great height, the son jumps and the father moves away. And the child falls down, gets injured. People say, "You are such a merciless, relentless father. Your child asked you and still you did not help him." He says, "I wanted to teach him one important lesson of life, and that lesson is, don't have faith in any human beings. Trust yourself." And for this, I had to give him this pain. And that pain was necessary. It really did hurt me, but it taught him an important lesson of life, and that lesson is self-reliance, and that lesson is independence. Shake off all the shackles, all the clutches which you are holding. They are chains that tie you down. So God is a companion, God is a friend. He is a very different and very unique friend. When He is a friend, it's not that every time you call Him and He comes running and helps you. Does He come? No. His way of helping are different. He doesn't want to pamper you. He wants to teach you lessons of life. He wants you to become responsible. In yesterday's Sakar Murli, there was a statement, "You have got all the responsibility upon yourself." So He wants us to become self-reliant. He wants us to become responsible, accountable. He wants us to throw away all the blind faiths. He wants us to become sensible, full of wisdom. He teaches us to be a light unto yourself. Do not have this sanskar of dependency on anything. He teaches us royal sanskars of being a king. King means who is a master. He doesn't want us to become slaves. He dislikes the slave mentality. So many times in Murlis it comes, "I don't want you to bow down in front of me. I am not a guru and you are not disciple." He has never used the word disciple. Instead, Baba has used another word. What is that? Followers. He doesn't like this word disciples. For himself, he has used the word Sadguru, not even Guru. But for us, he never used the word disciples. Rather, he uses, "You follow me." So the follow means It's not that we just follow a guru. Sometimes we follow a friend also. So the follow word can be applied to so many other relationships. But disciple, it is applied only to guru. So this master disciple relationship, he doesn't believe in this. Master and disciple. This is a very respectable relationship in the world. But Baba doesn't give much importance to this relation. Rather, this master and disciple relation is MAD. He believes he is Sadguru and you all are followers. So you can follow not just Guru, you can follow your mother also, you can follow your father also, you can follow your friend also. This follow word can be applied anywhere. It's a universal, it has got universal appeal. So Baba wants us to become a follower. So, as a companion, he is also a detached observer. As a companion, it's not that every time you call you call him and he comes. Sometimes he doesn't come deliberately because he wants you to become strong. So his approach is entirely different. He is a friend, but a different friend. He teaches us friendliness, not friendship. What is the difference? One is friendliness, another is friendship. Friendship means other person is needed. You need one person. Man needs friendship. Man wants to become friend with a woman. Woman wants to become a friend with man. Or you want to become friend with a dog, pet animal. So for friendship, another person is needed. For friendliness, you don't need anything. You can be a friendly when you are alone. You can be friendly with a rock as well. Friendliness means this is friendship and another is friendliness. So when you become friend with God, you develop friendliness. Friendliness means everybody is mine. Or rather, this friendliness begins in the core, within yourself. It doesn't need anybody from outside. And Baba says this is rather dangerous. When you make friendship with somebody, you develop attachment to that person. And this attachment leads to familiarity. It can lead to further relationship disturbances. So friendship is in fact not just a relationship. It has got so many other connotations in it. But he teaches you friendliness. Rather, his friendship makes us to become friendly. There is a subtle difference. And his friendship takes you away from this world and all the attachments of the world. So his friendship is not a bondage. In this world, if I make friendship with any person, at some point or time, that friendship becomes a bondage. Because in friendship comes expectations. I start expecting from that person, and when that person doesn't fulfill my expectation, the same person becomes the cause of my sorrow, disturbance. In case of God, such things don't happen. As I said, every person exploits us. God is the only friend who doesn't exploit. Every person milks our weaknesses, takes advantage of our innocence, of our trust, of our faith. God is the only one whose friendship is so selfless. So this is a very, very unique friend. We need to really understand his friendship. What exactly is this friendship? So many times when we don't call, he comes. And when we call, he doesn't come. Many times, he just helps you on his own accord. And many times we are crying, shouting, screaming. And yet he doesn't come. So He is a very different friend who teaches us friendliness. Means even if you are alone, you are not alone. He teaches us independence from persons, from people. He doesn't teach us dependency, reliance. So this is a very unique thing. So that is the first thing Baba told today. The second thing is intoxication. You should be intoxicated. If you get addicted to opium, LCD, drugs, it destroys your mind, your body, your health, your wealth, your intelligence. And when you get addicted to this spiritual drug called God, it develops your health, your mind, your intelligence. This is a very unique addiction. It has got so many benefits, while that addiction, that intoxication, it damages you. This is a Narayani Nasha. The worldly intoxication is poisonous, lethal. This is unique. So Baba says you have this intoxication, create this intoxication. So intoxication, enthusiasm, courage, and the help will come to you. You become courageous and God's help will come to you. The first step from your side, not mine. The first step from you and then the 1,000 steps from my side. But the help will come when you take the first step of courage. So again here he teaches us to become courageous. He doesn't want us to become coward, timid. He wants us to become fearless, intrepid. Absolutely intrepid. This is what is the uniqueness about this friend. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. The double foreigners have the habit of constantly remaining double, that is combined. You like company, do you not? You also like the companion. So you found your companion and also the company. You found both. Acha. You are racing well. Even though service abroad started much later, the double foreigners have good enthusiasm to go ahead in everything. And you also maintain very good courage. This is why you continue to receive Bapdada's help, and you have right to receive the help constantly. Double foreigners always have intoxicated, do you not? In the old world, there is also the problem of language. In our kingdom, there is no problem of that. Acha, all of you are intense effort maker. Are you not? Do not be just an effort maker. Acha. Avyakta Murli, 6th April 1991. Om Shanti.